let's test this mic. Mr. Mike, test, please. Deal with the lights on your car. Your lights are on. Looking at you, Mr. Mike Test, in the silver Acura Model S. Sibilance. All right, let's go ahead and transition on in. I'm gonna click this button here. Looks like it's working. Sounds like it's working. Hey, what y'all think? What y'all think of that new little readout up in the corner? Y'all can see what's going on now. That took way too long to set up. Far too long to set up. But I got it working. Yeah, so howdy folks, howdy y'all. Howdy TechnoRTN, Tyler Stembridge, another Nate, Jason, and who else here? Thought I saw another. Let's go back to live chat over here. Yeah. First off, we got some notifications to pop back that happened before we were live. So let's go ahead and do this.
Iron Elemental donated a $21.49 super chat. I'll be missing this one live due to badly needed beauty sleep, but here is a tip anyway. Slowly gotta get you that DSLR camera you've been going on about.
DSLR.
Sounds fancy and professional.
Professional. We also got one of these.
$50 has been in the jelly biscuits for 5 months.
Thank you much, 50 yen, for 5 months of being a biscuit. All right, howdy y'all, and welcome back to another workflow session here at the corner. Don't know how long we're gonna go tonight. I think I'm gonna aim for the usual 3 hours, but I figured I'm gonna do something a little different tonight. Usually I'm kind of in progress when we start up these workflow things. So tonight, I'm thinking we can do it like a more of a tutorial type deal. Since I haven't actually started the project for our Dragon Summoner project. So let's do that. So here I am in Premiere Pro. This is the 2024 version. It auto updates, so I don't have to worry about that. But we're going to start a new project right here. And first things first, we want to set the project name. We're going to call this one, I don't know, New Year, New Dragon. Okay. We're going to select a location, choose our location, and we're going to go to secondary video production is where I have the new stuff. We pick our hard drive, we pick our folder, so we're going to go into Dragon Summoner. We'll select that folder. We want to create a new sequence, but I'm pretty sure if we set a new sequence here, we need to import some footage to begin. So we can just skip over this section and go right into create here in the bottom right corner. And it'll start up a project. It'll make the save file. We've got our project panel up here. Effects, effect controls, essential sound. These are just my windows I have ready to go. When you're working in Premiere, you can select your windows here from the window menu and turn things on if you need them. Kind of tailor your workspace for what you're doing. But what I'm going to do now is just, and y'all have seen this enough. I'll grab my folder here with all my clips so far. I have more clips, I just haven't transferred them over. I doubt we'll get that far into the project. But let's start with our first clip here, and we can just import it into the media, into our project panel here. And then to get started, I always just take this thing and drag it down onto the timeline, and it's going to automatically create a new sequence right here. You can see the little symbol right in that corner that makes it a sequence. So we're going to start out by renaming this, and we'll call this one Main Body Dragon. There we go. And we also want to change our properties or our sequence settings. Yeah, here we go. Sequence settings. And by default, if you drag your clip into the project panel, into the timeline down here, it'll make the sequence match the settings you have. Let me get this to live chat. There we go. But we want 1920 by 1080 instead of that other size. All right, and you'll see immediately our little preview window size will change. And to make that work, we need to select our clip and go into Effect Controls and set that scale to 50%. And that way it starts looking all right. All right, so we don't want the audio. You can see there's a video track and an audio track right here. We don't want that audio track, so we want to make sure our linked selection right here is turned off. If it's blue and you click on this, it'll select both of them at the same time, but turn it off, and then we can get rid of that audio track with the delete key. There we go. Excellent. All right. And I always, what's the best way to put this? I have no idea what these clips are as I put them in. They're not, I don't give them much thought while we're working on the project, just, film and capture it. So I usually give them a scrub through to see what's going on. And looks like I was talking about the model and unboxing it and starting with a little filing. So we want to do that, but before that, I want to put in some placeholder images, which I have over here somewhere in my assets folder, and then in my segment placeholder screens. I have these little images that are placeholders. So let's drop in a model reveal and then a talking head and an intro. And we can come in here and drop them in. Let's add a couple more tracks so I can do my whole up and down organization. And we'll start out the video with a model reveal and then a talking head and then an intro segment. All right. And I guess this right here is kind of my organizational schema. I start in track 1, and as clips, I kind of make these mental separations of each segment. So it'll be this intro, and then we'll be talking about the putting together the model, and then base coding. And as we do, as we go through that, our segments will kind of go up in a stair-step fashion and then drop back down to track 1. It's just, there's no real reason to use the tracks like that other than it's my own, it is my own organizational schema. So let's start with the first frame where our model comes on screen. Let's zoom way in. We're going to grab our razor tool and we're going to put a cut there and add 5 seconds to the timer. Pow. Let's see what 5 seconds of showing that looks like. We may cut that down shorter. No, I like that I flick it a couple times. But there's a lot of dead space here, after thumping it. How long is that? Thumps it at 2 seconds in. So let's take a full second off the back of this. And just drag the back end till the duration says 4 seconds. There we go. And see what a 4-second clip looks like. Yeah, okay. So because of that, because of so much dead air right there, we're going to, that will inform this assembly sequence into being 4-second clips, which again is another, just another personal preference. So let's see if 4 seconds gets this package ripped open. It does not. So y'all hear that traffic going by? I promise there's traffic. Some guy needs a lot of attention as he drives by. Oh, he set off some car alarms as he went by too. It's really, really considerate of that man. All right. Sound like a tuner law. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. I'm sure the only thing tuned on that vehicle is the muffler. Okay. So, we got a little clip here. We got another little 4-second clip. Oops. I need to turn on track targeting here. So, those of you who are wanting to muck around in Premiere, Tuna is actually the tool in OBS here. Right here, my Tuna settings. Tuna is what does the music play, the music information. So yes, I'm messing with Tuna here. I don't eat tuna, but I use tuna. All right. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was talking about track targeting. So if you're messing around in It's Tasty Fish, chicken of the sea, they say. If you have track targeting on over here, this V2, V1, V3, these right here, and they're blue and lit up, you can then use the up and down arrow keys and it'll jump to the beginning and the end of your clips. Very useful tool for navigating your timeline. All right, so I'm looking at this clip here. We want to capture the best portion of opening this up with a 4-second, within a 4-second window. And I think we're going to, oh shit. I think we're going to start it a little later, like right here, and then run it forward. I want to get that whole like dumping the model out. So I can show off another feature of Premiere right here. So we got this clip here razor bladed off. Right, you see this clip is separated front and back. Because Premiere is a non-destructive editor, I can come in here and then just grab on the edge of this and slide it forward. And that way we can see what 4 seconds looks like coming from the back end. Let's go from 26 to 22 seconds and give that a little peek. See what this clip looks like. All right, I actually would like a little bit more of opening it up. So we'll razor blade off the back end, bring it here, and then drag it out till it's 4 seconds. Pow. There we go, yeah. Opening the package, gonna look good. We roll with it. Stick it down here. What's next in this process here? I'm talking about mold lines here, I believe. Let's see what... I kind of want that here. Because in the voiceover, I'll talk about mold lines. Plus, it's kind of a pinup model, and I'm stroking the thigh, and that's just the level of childish humor we want here. Let's see what 4 seconds looks like from here. So we're going to go from 38 to 42. Am I actually rubbing on it yet? No, I'm not. I want the section, I want that. So let's go backwards from there. Yeah. Take that shot. Pow. 4 seconds here, and then we can get rid of these clips. And is any of this worth keeping from there? I don't think so. Maybe I can do a segment here about dry fitting. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if I can do 4 seconds. Pow. Now, the 4 seconds, the 5 seconds, the even length on all these clips isn't necessary. It's just a personal preference for me. Yeah. We're going to take 8 seconds worth of footage and talk about dry fitting in the intro. So let's get that one. And then there was a clip in here of dry fitting the dragon body together. Yeah, right there. Let's go backwards from there. 38 pal. I've already kind of got it picked up there. That's fine. It sells what I'm after. We'll roll with it. You know, when you're talking about doing a long piece like this, a long editing process, it's really good to just make quick decisions and stick with it. All right. Yeah. Definitely got to show the camera our files. Yeah, right there. Let's see what 4 seconds of that looks like. We're going to roll back. Summon blowjob girl so dry? No, no. I get that reference. I have been on the internet, yes. Incorrigible. Okay, here we go. We got another little 4-second clip. So let's recap what we have going on here and full screen it and show, like, we haven't messed with the zoom yet, but just these short little clips with the jump cut. So we have the package, we open the package, we show the mold lines, we show dry fitting. We'll adjust the zoom and stuff as it gets later in the process, like right before we do the voiceover. But just really rapid fire, we're going to talk about putting this model together and preparing it for the priming is the idea. And I'm wondering if I should just do a high-speed clip here. I think we're going to, right here. Grab this, and then what we'll do is, come on, go where I want you, brother. We're gonna grab 4 seconds of the front end. 42. Oh, I haven't actually started doing work. Yeah, we'll start right here. Let's get rid of that. Zippy do. All right. And here we go. Go forward 4 seconds. So we're still sticking with the 4-second setup. But then we can put a razor blade cut right there. And then we will check the back end of this. And I just go right from working the tool to stopping the footage. That's fair. Okay. So from here we can right click on this clip, go to speed duration, and then let's make it maybe 16 seconds long. It's gonna boost it to 2500 speed. Let's do it and see what that looks like. Oh, computer unhappy about it. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. So it'll cut from... My computer probably won't like this. We'll pick up the tools, we'll show them to the camera, we'll get started, and then we'll go into hyperspeed. Yeah. Alright, that looks pretty good. And to work with that, I have an asset somewhere in here. And it's in my VHS overlay. So I've got all these VHS style clips, and we can do our VHS fast forward green screen overlay. And we'll drop that into our project panel, and then we'll set it in here. Get rid of the sound because we don't need it. And we can drag our clip to right there and match it. Pow. Do a razor blade, get rid of the back end. Save this for later. Alright, so we now have this green screen style clip, and we can deal with that with an effect. So we'll go into our effect panel up here and search for Ultra Key. And there it is under keying. We'll just grab this thing and drag it onto our clip. We can now select our clip again and go to Effect Controls, and you see we have our settings here for Ultra Key. This is the mask stuff. You have the output settings, which we'll just leave those default, and we'll grab the dropper for our key color and come over here and just click on the green. Boom, instant. Oh, it's magic, yay! If you have green screen footage with a nice clean green background, it works really well. The Ultra Key is amazing. Okay, yeah. And then, I don't know if y'all have seen before, but whenever I'm adding these fast forward clips in, I will save the same footage for later. So if I put in a fast forward clip later in the video, it'll be a continuation of the timer right here in the bottom right. Future Joust is good. I digs it. Alright, so pow, here we are. However far into this we are. We're 26 minutes in. We've done our intro, we've done the thanks for contributing, and we've got our first clip cut down. So from here, let's go into the next clip. Secondary production, a dragon summoner. And this one's easy. We know we're just on the second clip here. Wait, is it second clip? Have I already forgotten? It is just the second clip. All right, yeah. So we'll drop in our second clip into the project panel and stick it in right there. Same deal, we want to go to effects and set this effect controls to 50%. Holy moly, I'm already introducing the guest palette. Love it, love it, love it, love it. See how many shots it took to get it. I'm just gonna hit play. No, yeah, okay. I thought there was a second shot of it. I'm gonna do something like, surprisingly, we're already gonna say thanks to today's guest palette. You know, something ridiculous, and then it zooms in and makes the sound that's wrong. So yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna find the clip where I start sliding this thing on. There we go, and we'll go back a few frames, razor blade that off. Excuse me. Also, I'm sorry I keep bumping the mic. It's in a bad. See, I got this mic here on a boom arm, and I got it in a bad spot. It is quite intrusive, actually. It's either like in the way of the screen or in the way of the keyboard. I think ideally I should have it coming in from like this angle, maybe. But that's neither here nor there. Alright. We bring on the guest palette. We say its name. We zoom in on it. Do like the corkscrew cut. And not sure how long that shot should be. Maybe just 8 seconds. I think 8 seconds would do, which would put us at 1:53. We'll do that. We need long enough to say, welcoming today's guest palette, Pokemon sound effect, zoom in and then zoom back out. So 8 seconds seems like it'll do. Alright, and this actually brings me to another point. I know I'm manic, y'all, and all over the place. But I had mentioned earlier that I have like a stair-step organization when I'm doing clips. So this, in my mind, assembly is kind of the overall section. And then like this whole unboxing and filing is part 1. And then we'll go into part 2, which is assembly, like proper gluing. So from here, we'll take our next clip and put it in track 2. So as the clip goes, it'll head up towards the higher audio track or video tracks. And that way I have a quick visual indication of like where these segments start and stop. It helps to organize and keep your footage, keep what you're doing clean when doing this kind of stuff. Okay, so anyhow, we've got our glue coming on, and we're gonna get the first frame. I'm just using the arrow keys to go frame by frame. And I think we'll go back to the nice clean 30 seconds, nice clean 4-second bits. Just 4 more seconds, get the glue on the palette. It didn't. Oh, I gotta leave that whole thing in, right? Like, we're just keeping it. We're just gonna keep this whole clip. It's a little overindulgent, but it's for the inside joke. It's for the sticky fluids all over my Pokemon thing that we have going on every time. Yeah, keeping it, pow, keeping that whole thing. Video's already 1 minute and 23 seconds long. All right. Do I show the toothpick to the camera? I don't. We can just start gluing it together. Here we go. Next clip. We'll do 4 seconds right here. Pow, 30. See how that looks. Rubbing some glue on it, yep. We rub it with the sticky, and then we stick the bits together. Right? That's usually how it goes. Or is it the other way around? You stick the bits together and then you get sticky. All right. Man, I just took painfully long to actually get these parts stuck together. Let's grab 4 seconds of this going backwards to 39 seconds. All right, so we show putting the glue on, we show pushing the pieces together, and then surely I get out the accelerator. Yeah, there we go. I did not show the accelerator to the camera though. So we'll do another 4 seconds there. I think we may just take the 12 seconds to sell what we're doing to the camera. So our shot looks like this currently. Dragonite comes in. We say, thanks Dragonite, or howdy Dragonite. It zooms in, it zooms back out. The glue comes out. We make some kind of lewd joke about sticky fluids all over our Pokemon. I like that there's a lot of action going on in this scene between the drips and the lid rolling back and forth. And then we cut into putting the I think we need another shot in there. We need another shot of like picking the glue up, which sucks. So let's copy this clip right here and paste it in. Since I deleted the footage that came before it, we can make a copy and then roll this back. I want to find where I scoop up the glue. I think that's important. Again, it's a little self-indulgent and long, but it establishes some... I was going to say it establishes a little bit of continuity, but I think we can kill two birds with one stone here. And start right here. I don't know what to do. I do know what to do. What we'll do is we'll take this whole shot right here, starting with picking up the glue, and then starting to put the glue on, and we'll speed it up. We'll go to speed duration, and then we're going to make it a 4-second clip to match the others for my compulsive editing nature, and see what it looks like at 125% speed. Yeah, I don't think it's like, it's not really super recognizable as sped up. So we can get rid of this one and put this in right there. Let's give that a peek and what that looks like. We'll go back full screen. We get the glue out, we pick the glue up, and we put it on our model. I like that I got a fumble there. We put the model together. I like that I got another fumble there. And then we got the shot of the accelerator spreading over it. Good stuff. I'm wondering if I should do some like 2-second clips now. See what this looks like if I just blast through these. Might be wasting time here, but let's give it a look. So, next bit will be... Alright, now we know. Now we know which is that. This is a segue. This is a... What song is this? Storm in My Heart. Storm in My Heart by Rizko. We're about to get rid of it. We're getting rid of the, we're gonna get rid of the Never Ending Story track. Yes! Here we go. Shit, where's it at? We want to go stream assets, music. Here we go. I'm finding it right now. What's it called? Storm in My Heart. Storm in My Heart. Go down to S. Bye-bye, you slow-ass track. Yep. Delete. Oh, wait. It's open in OBS Studio. Hold on. We'll do it like this. We will stop the music. We will hit try again. It is gone. Beautiful. And we will update this. There we go. And we're rewarded with a new one that I just added. Let's see how this feels. What is this? This is Oh the City, Haydari Habibi. We want the vaporwave feels. We don't want the never-ending story feels. And I mean, I've been wanting to put the track name in for y'all, but it's really for me, so I could weed out that very one track. And it's gone. It's gone. No more never-ending story. There we go. Alright, so what were we doing? We're doing these, like, rapid-fire segments. So we're going to put this head on. Pow, we'll grab that. And then, let's see, do I put the accelerator on? We do put the accelerator on. All right, here we go. 02 58. This could be just a waste of time, y'all, but I want to explore this. Good stuff. The Vapor Synthwave stuff fits the paint job I'm doing on these Scout Mechs well. Yeah. I love the feel. Like, we're fully embracing synthwave, chillwave, etc. Maybe a little bit of some dark synth stuff. It's the way, and it kind of fits this whole idea of. I almost have this vision of Country Fried Minis TV, if you will, like late 90s or late 80s, early 90s, late night infomercial type bullshit playing in the background while we paint. We'll touch on it some more as we get some more wacky videos out. I've got some ideas. I think it'll be really fun. All right, I want to find where I stick this thing together. Right here. Let's take 2 seconds of that, so we'll go back to 49 seconds. And let me take a moment to mention, I know this the workflow can be a little dry. Just want to shout out to folks who find this via the algorithm, and hope that you're finding some value in like glimpsing what goes into video production using Premiere. I try to set these up in. It's a little bit of stream of consciousness. It's a little bit of tutorial. A lot of bit of chat influence over what goes into it. So beyond it being potentially useful for your own video productions, know that the workflow live streams are a place where chat can directly influence some of the crap that goes into the silly videos here on the channel. Those are, more relevant. That idea is more relevant when we're doing like voiceovers and stuff. But all projects begin here with cutting down clips. let's do this right here. I like this track. What is this? Ben Elson. Ben Elson bringing it with like some synth disco stuff. I like it. Alright, here we go. So I'm just trying to capture like all the parts of assembling this. Put the glue on, put the part together, put the accelerator on. Just find where the model gets pressed together, and then we'll clip it and go back 2 seconds. All right. Who's next? A little bit of accelerator. Bink. We'll go right there. We'll go backwards 2 seconds. Pow. So what I'm doing here, I'm cutting the things off, and then I'm gonna slide them up to the next track just for ease of something, of grabbing them. I kind of want right here. Yeah. And again, this might be just a big waste of time. We'll put it all together and give it a peek here in a second. I'm taking 2 second clips because I think 1 second is way too fast. We'll see. I might cut them down to 1.5 seconds, but I find that 1.5 second clips, usually there's not enough time to like show what's going on. This might be overly self-indulgent, but I do want to kind of sell to the viewer like the amount of work that's going into it. Some Ava Lowe for y'all. She's got some dark, like, kind of sexy music. All right, let's get 2 seconds of glue in the wing. Oh yeah, I like this one a lot because the birds in the background. It's a very nice clip. Very nice addition to the track. Nice sample, is that what it is? Clever. 2 seconds of putting this wing on. Pow, we'll get that. Slide it up into track 3. And then we'll do another little dippy-doo of that stuff. It's a really good one, giving the good vibes. Yeah, Ava Lowe's good stuff. Some of her tracks are a little too... not the right energy. But, you know, I've taken some time to try and curate these tracks. Like after the streams, when we're doing the post-stream Discord hangouts and whatnot, I am quite often running through tracks and trying to edit them down while chatting. I think tonight might do it the other way around. Post-stream, I'll hop in and we can hang and chat while I paint some models. I'll boot up the basically the paint stream setup for a proper hobby hangout. We got one more bit of assembly here. We want to do right there. Let's do 2 seconds of that. 54. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, we do an awful lot of hanging out in voice chat, so check it out in the description down below. Or let me double check. Is it in the description? Yeah, there's a description. There's a link in the description down below. It says if you've made it this far in the description, you deserve an invite to the Country Fried Minis Discord server. Here you go. And I will actually post that right now. I do love that you're working on this cotton candy company, Jason. It is looking really good. Some of my favorite colors. Come join us over at the CFM, not SFM, CFM Discord server and show off your fine artworks. Exclamation point, space, paste, boom, booyah chow. There we go. Link in the chat for folks if you want to come on over and check out the Discord server. We got a fun little spot. We got a fun little community. I am continually blown away and super humbled by the crowd that we've got over there. Some really, really fun people and some really awesome creative types. It's growing into a really awesome community. Way more than just what's going on here on the streams and the videos. I know I've said it before, but y'all are Country Fried Minis. I'm just the face that presents some silly content every now and then. Was going to use a Turbo Dork prism power for the cockpit glass. My bottle isn't happening at the moment, so we go in gold. I like the gold cockpits. Part of the project part of the project that I'm currently working on for commission, we'll have some gold cockpits. And I think I'm gonna steal a technique from a community member that I saw over there. Just unabashedly, same colors, same method, naturally, right? Like this is the way. I say come on over to show off, but really I'm saying come on over so I can steal your paint techniques and pretend like I came up with it. That's not accurate at all. Alright, we want this shot right here. Not stealing, sharing. Yeah, exactly. Another Nate says I'm there too. Yes. Yes, indeed. Indeedio. Oh, yeah. It's also, you're catching this via the algorithm as well. Or if you're here live and you're not a member of the Country Fried Minis Discord community, we have just started up a monthly tradition, second Saturday cinema stream. We're going to be doing a movie night over there where folks hang out and voice chat, and we give live commentary on silly movies. Well, silly's not a good qualifier. About movies. And we even have homework and ice cream sandwiches. So if you're on the fence about joining the Country Fried Minis Discord server, check it out. Alright, so now we got all our clips. We pulled out all these fun little clips. And what we'll do is we'll select them and we'll drag it down. And I know there's a way to do this. There's a way to collapse this. Last night's movie was silly, but they won't all be that. No, I disagree. Last night's movie was kind of freaking epic. It was a treat. I had never seen it. We watched Transformers the movie from 1986. It was a good time. Next movie night event will be on February the 10th. We'll be watching Crusher Joe the movie. For those of you who love the Galleon Light tank and the Locust Unseen variety, can see the origin of these things. It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. And I think we have another film on the agenda for March's event already. So looking forward to it. I do a more, with more regularity, but I think monthly is the way. Gives people time to prepare and not be overwhelmed. Yeah, it should be fun. So if you want to contribute and watch some fun movies, come on over to the Country Fried Minis Discord, link in the description down below. What is this track? Lo-Fi the Arcade. Digging it. I think this is a new one I added as well. Shout out to Epidemic Sound for such a fantastic library of music. I can't remember how much I'm paying over there. It's like 12 or 13 bucks. All right, we almost have these clips shifted down. And let's see if this was all a big old waste of time. Let's get a peek at what these rapid fire clips are going to look like. Head on, glued together, glue on the socket, wing on, accelerator, glue on the wing, wing on, accelerator, glue on the shoulder, wing on, accelerator, glue on the wing, wing in the socket, accelerator. Oh, who picking that? It was sent to me via a DM today. And I'm pretty excited about it. I think I need to do... The pacing of these was kind of meh. Too slow. How long is this clip? It's very long. 2 minutes 31 seconds to 3 minutes and 5 seconds. It is a little too long. So I think what we can do here, for one, I need the accelerator clip right here added in. If we could find it. Yeah, right there. Bink. We want that. Right here. Wait, I've already got the accelerator. What am I missing? I'm missing scooping the glue up is what I'm missing. So what I'm going to do now is copy this front, and then we're going to try to find where we scoop up the glue. Or at least putting the glue on. Yeah, let's get this right here. I like that. Who's this? Lupus Nocturne. Alright, so this is all really long, and I think we can speed it up. And this is another neat trick I'm going to show y'all real quick. So I can take all these clips here and put them into a new sequence. So we'll go to our project panel, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to do a new item, new sequence. And then we're going to call this gluing parts. And now we have a new sequence, just like our main body right here. And we can take all those clips we just made and cut them, zip on over into the gluing parts, and paste it down. So now we just have the same thing we just did. The 2 second shots of this. And this is a little slow. The pacing's a little slow on it, but I still want to show all this information. So what we can do is we now have all these clips. How many is that? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 clips. So that's what? 36 seconds long? We can come back to our main body and drag our new 35-second 22-frame clip. And this green section right here, this new segment, this new sequence, is recognized by our main sequence here as a single clip. And we can set the speed duration and speed this thing up to, like, I don't know, 20 seconds. Almost double speed. And then it's much more frantic, but still shows the same information instead of having to set the same speed for each clip. And we'll play some music like this, something with this kind of energy to it. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. And we've done that with the use of sequences. Okay, I think we're done with that clip. We are. That looks good. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Also, welcome, Nathan. Looks a lot better with a little bit of speed. I don't want it like super rapid fire to be overwhelming, but I want to show all that information. And the beauty of it here as well is when we're in this sequence, we can adjust like the size and positioning of each of these tracks, or each of these clips. So like, let's say I wanted this one clip zoomed in, we could do that. Or we could put this one like 100. Wait, wrong one. We could have each of these shots kind of all over the place with the zoom. Although, you know, it could be a little overwhelming. All right, so just as an example, we have these shots with the zoom changed. You know, let's just roll with it. Let's do this one 75. I was kind of thinking that having the cutting mat the same size through the shots would be all right, but this is fine. Get them shots in on my dirty fingernails. Another Ava Lowe, super sexy track. Almost like bedroom synth. All right, so we'll get the zoom in on all these. I know I'm just waffling, it's taking extra time here, but this is what we're doing. Also, I can show an effect. Yeah, but no Onilab to go with it. Yeah, that's fair. I should really maybe think about having an Onilab clip ready to go. What if I just did this? How about I just do this? No Onilab? Let's make Onilab happen. Onilab. It's a good track too. Yeah, love the feel. Very happy. Let's do this. Boom. What if I just like, what if I just give you all that? How's that? Wait. I know. There we go. Oh yeah. No, let's put it back there. Let's put it back there. All right. If you know, you know. Maybe I should make that one of the like subscription notification icons. So good. Who is this? This is Razor. Yeah, this whole album got added. This is, here, I'll pull them up. It's worth a shout out. Epidemic Sound. The entire album is Wishful? Yeah, Wishful. entire album. You see the little download symbol next to all of them. Every single one off this album went in. Just mentioned Onilab to my wife, and she was like, "Is that the pink titty?" Yeah, it is the pink titty. It has been suggested that I paint the bass pink as well. To which I suggested I should paint it like a unnervingly accurate skin color. Slowing it down with a little bit of Rescue the Embassy. Alright, Onilab, that's enough. Thank you for your service. I'm digging the Winamp window, dude. Just knows. Yeah. The our MS-DOS Winamp.bat. I mean, it's not accurate to DOS. Thanks, man. It's actually 3 plugins. I found a plugin that did the visualizer. I found a plugin that takes the information from Tuna, which is a third plugin, to show the title name, the artist name, the track title, and the album art. So that's actually 3 plugins running over top of an image that took far too long to get running and working, but I have it going now. It's also set up for the paint streams going forward, and we have gotten rid of the Never Ending Story track as of tonight, because I could tell what track it was, and I was able to weed it out thanks to our little plugin that may get you in trouble with YouTube. Well, maybe. It is a distinct possibility. I would absolutely hate to have to label my tracks or my videos 18 plus. All right, so this whole time I'm waffling, we have all these shots set up with different zoom values. So like this clip is 75% zoomed in. This clip is also 75. This one is 100. So they're all over the place. They're zooming in and out. I can go back into... Uh-oh. What's the problem here? What's the problem here, music? Is it struggling to access the drive, maybe? Yeah, it wasn't a terrible track, the Never Ending Story one, but it's probably been played 3 times on every stream up to the expanded list. Yeah, that's fair. I wonder why it was struggling just there. Could just be access speed. Could be access speed to the drive. What drive do I have that on? I don't know how to test that. Let's check the properties on this drive. No, it should be working fine. I don't know which one this is. Some drives I have are running through a PCIe X1 adapter, so they're a little slow to access sometimes. That might be what's going on, why it skipped that one track, or was struggling with that track. Anyhow, where was I? What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So because we have all these clips here cut down and then loaded back in as a sequence, our main video recognizes this as a single clip, so I can do stuff like go into the effect controls and then put down is there a single frame of black there? That's weird. very strange that the first frame is black. It shouldn't be. Oh yeah, it is. It is indeed a single frame of black on the front. Let's fix that. Okay. So we got our Alright, we got our clip here. Should be, let's just redo it. Boom. And we're gonna put our gluing parts sequence back in. We're gonna set the speed on it one more time. We'll right click, we'll go speed duration, we'll make it 20 seconds long. 20 and 0 frames, pow. And because this is being registered as a single clip, I can now do stuff like excuse me, put in a keyframe for our scale and position, and then like on the back end put another keyframe for scale and position, and have this thing like slowly zoom in 25% as we go, which will look like this. So even though we're jumping all around with the zoom, we can do this like this cheap trick of the slow zoom, which is a really great way to increase visual interest of a scene. Either zooming in or out by like 10 or 25% max. Yeah, there we go. All right, so where are we now? That is clip number. Are these all the same one? Yeah, 184335. All right, we'll pull back up our Dragon Summoner. And then we want to dump in the next clip, which is 185309. And see what's going on here. Oh, let's make sure it's in the right sequence. All right, so this is now another segment that's cut down. Let's dump in this next one and see what the content is. We're going to go effect controls 50%. And I can see immediately that there's green stuff involved. So this is gap filling. Yeah, we're going to touch on that gap filling. All right. So we're going to go, this will all be in track 3. Again, with my whole thing like, all right, so we get the model out and we file it. That's track 1. And then we glue it together, which is track 2. And then we can go up into track 3, which will be putting the gap filling putty in. All right, Gale Force 9, green stuff. Let's just take that first 4 seconds, no problem. Pull that stuff out. There we go. We open it up. Oops, I clicked in the wrong spot. How much could I trim off the front of this? I think what we're actually going to do, I want to show opening the container up, which is just like an extra second. So we'll do right there. And then we can take our speed duration trick again. What happens when you overlap tracks, like video tracks? They play simultaneously. So like, well hell, give me just a second, I'll show you an example. Let's go back to Octavia and open that up. And I'll show you what, like the stuff that's going on here. So like, right here, we've got 4 images layered together. Let me zoom in down here. So we've got our main clip of playing the video, which is the blue track right here. In fact, I'll turn off the visibility on all these and just give a full demonstration of layered tracks. So we've got our clip of Octavia's feet zoomed in. It's 3903.mov. And then we've got a track. We've got this track, which is a 4K video loop, which also has an effect of has a opacity mask over it right in the middle. Slink says, sup, howdy Slink. We're getting a little work done in Premiere. Kind of approaching tonight, since it's the initial session of putting clips together, kind of treating tonight as more of a tutorial bent for working in Premiere. Right now we're talking about layered clips. So yeah, we've got the Octavia video, and then we've got our 4K video loop with the mask in the middle. And when you look at them together, they're layered, and this also has a blend mode of lighten, so it blends with the track underneath, and they have their own effects. So above that, we also have these things that pop in, and then this will pop in, and then this here will pop in. So you can do all kinds of stuff layered together, and that's an effect that comes up like when I do my TV segments. Woo, computer's very unhappy. Computer's very, very unhappy. How's the stream? Stream about to die? Stream about to die. Stream is indeed. Holy moly. My computer just completely melted because I've got too many things open here. Premiere will eat all your resources. Just all of it. Whatever you have. Cool squigglies on that base. Oh, thanks, Slink. That is kind of my my go-to method on my Infinity models. Alright, it looks stable enough. I may need to relaunch Premiere here in a second. But it looks stable enough to show this idea right here. So I've got my TV. So the TV is a PNG with a transparency. So we'll turn that off. And then we've got the VHS tape effect, which is another video, and we can turn that off. And then I've got a scanline filter right here. And then I've got the video, the sequence here tripled 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. And they're set up with an exclusion mode, and then each of them have an isolated RGB track. And they are shifted, like the red track is moved a little bit over to the right, and the blue track is moved a little bit down, and it creates this chromatic aberration effect. Yeah, it's fun stuff. So I don't know what the upper limit would be for layering stuff up, but yeah. There you go. You can layer the hell out of your tracks. Anyhow, you ought to stop the clop torrents to free up some resources. No, never, ever. No. I have to seed forever. I have some updates here in the hobby corner. Ooh. About to just shamelessly show off people's work on the stream here. We have a heavy gear contribution by a community member. Looks like a really fun stuff I've been kind of eyeing it myself. They do look really fun. Who else we got? You get that midstream Windows up. Yeah, exactly. Probably. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Who else posted today? Who else posted today? We saw something. We got Oni Lab's biggest fan working on some cotton candy colored mechs. I'm really excited to see how those turn out. Looking really good. I like the big stripes camo pattern. Who else tonight? Who else tonight? Who else tonight? Hobby Corner, was it? Someone posted some Jade Falcon mechs I want to show. Where was that at? Battletech? Models on parade, maybe. Minis on parade, I mean. Yeah, there we go. We got a new community member posting some fabulous Jade Falcon. Green burbs. Looking really good. Photographs are really nice, too. So yeah, if you're a community member and you want to get stuff featured on stream, share it over at the Discord. I'd be more than happy to show them to the community at large. Slink says, those are mine. Minis on parade. Hell yeah, they're looking great. Bubblegum Girls just printed. Heck yes. Heck yes. Spencer Good in with a fuchsia poop with its tongue out. That is my favorite emoji. YouTube does have some good emojis there. Fuchsia poop for chat. Pow. Jade Falcon's got a sweet panel on, yeah. Oh, there was other ones too. Here, I'm about to... Let's do some more. We've got two varieties of Highlanders. This fabulous, what is this, a copper and white scheme? Looking pretty tasty. And then the Jumpy Boy as well. Also in a very pleasing copper contrast style. Nice stuff. I also really like these bases. I think I'm going to print out some myself. Solid work, y'all. Big fun to see them. Ooh, Nate, those 3D prints are looking smooth. Very smooth. Looking forward to seeing what you do with them. Golden Armor Speed Paint 2.0. Is that? Oh, it's a metallic. Golden Armor Speed Paint. Golden Armor. I haven't tried out any of the metallic ones, but you know, I do find that the Vallejo metal colors kind of go on like a speed paint. I think these have more contrast, of course. Very neat. I'll have to give it a go. Anyhow, where were we? So modified base from MechFrog. Oh, no way. Very nice. I knew I recognized the hexes from somewhere. May I have a tasteful? Ooh, yes. I might have to work with you. I might have to work with you post stream to get you a good one. I have the GIF. I'll post the GIF to you. Upload a file. Let's dig out that GIF. I also just realized I'm just reading two chats at the same time. The Com Guard is Golden Armor, Enchanted Steel Blue, both Speed Paint 2.0. Yeah, nice. I've yet to try any of the 2.0. I've been using the 1.0, and most of the time the reactivation isn't an issue. Although working on those Autobots, the reactivation has proven to be a little bit of a problem. Alright, so we got our... Was this going to get sped up to 4 seconds? Yes. This was going to get sped to 4 seconds. and it's not a significant boost in speed. I just want to show it opening up, and then we'll cut to cutting a little bit of the yellow off. Nathan says the speed paint metallics don't really work quite the same as other speed paints from what I've seen. What? It says 9? Oh, it does say 9. Hold on, let me... send it over to you. Hold on, here we go. Here we go. Let's do this. Oh, come on, GeForce Experience. Why are you popping up now? Go away, please. We need this. We need this. We'll do one of these. We'll do this. Where's my tools? Where's my tool panel? I don't see my tool panel. Do this right here. Image, crop to selection. Image. No. Adjustments, black and white. Adjustments, brightness, contrast. Contrast, big. We do that, and then we make a new layer, and we do... Oh man, I live for these distractions, y'all. I live for these distractions. My favorite part of these streams, hanging out with y'all. We're gonna suck up the background. We're gonna take a paintbrush tool. We're gonna go boop, 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 10, 0% hardness. I'm gonna get rid of this. Yeah, like that. Go about 30% hardness. Yes, I enjoy working at 30% hardness. It's a good place to be. Get a little bit of soft on the edges, but still hard enough to get work done. All right, we do that, and then we do a new layer, and we take our text, and we find one that kind of half-ass looks like the Gale Force 9. How about band shrift semi-light? We'll go text. We'll set our, where's my color wheel? We'll set our color wheel to white, and we'll do that, and we'll go that right there. Yep, and we'll bold it up. And then we'll take and cut this out and paste it and angle it the right way. There we go. Here you go, brother. Flatten this down. Image copy, Discord, send it right over to you. If y'all don't know, my homie's been streaming Tarkov every day, going for a year of Tarkov. It's been a little hit or miss. It's been some good days, some bad days. Very, very fun to see. It's kind of become my pre-stream ritual these days as well. There you go. Oh, silliness. Oh. Yeah, I'll have to work that out later. I'm being attacked by fruit flies over here. Would be awesome if you could swap out the icon too. I could indeed. I could indeed. Let me flex my skills right here. Here we go. What's the best way to do this? I do that, and then I click on your face, and then I view the profile, and I copy this image right here. And I come back over here, and we'll do a new layer, and pop this thing in like that. And zoom in on it. Take our eraser. Brush size, I don't know, 25 on that nice 30% hardness. Start getting rid of all the extraneous BS. This is too big. Let's go full hard on this. Oh yes. With them nice hard edges. Do that. Yep, just like this. I guess we could just get closer to it there. Yeah, we'll just get really close. And shift this thing over like that. And we'll do another layer underneath it. Full hardness, 100 size. Oopsies. There we go. Zoom in on this lad. New layer. Gonna take. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yes, thank you. Copy image. Let's do a new layer over top all that. Post. New image. Boom. Image resize. We'll go, I don't know, 50% for a start. Cut. Paste. Frantic silliness. Still too big. We'll go image 30%. We'll post it there. We'll get it rotated. Yeah, it's not quite right now. There you go, dog. And we'll do this layer in black. Deselect. This is still a little off. Cut, paste, rotate it a little bit. There we go. Deselect, flatten everything. Beep, 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 beep. Copy, paste. And you know what? You know what? Just as a nod, we're gonna save this image. We're gonna save this image, and we're gonna post it in secondary video production, Dragon Summoner, and we're gonna call this 9.png, and we're just gonna make it flash on the fucking screen for half a second. One frame, a single solitary frame, right there. Maybe, oops. I think it's got to be a minimum of 2 frames, which is fine. There we go. Let's get this. It's got to be a little bigger. Scale 120 maybe? 110. And we'll do the position of it. No, let me move the damn thing. Position. Position. Where are we at? Maybe it is just 100%. Is it smaller? Is that the problem? Position over here. Select this thing, select position, select over here. What am I doing wrong here? Is it just a hundy? 105. This is the dumb shit I am talking about that makes these streams so fun for me. There we go. And then it'll look like this while watching the video. Subliminal messaging, dog. So stupid. Oh, I love stupid stuff. Oh, God. Oh, I've missed so much chat. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been focused. I've been focused on the silliness. first off, Nightbot coming through with a invite to the Discord and a factoid saying that both Motel 6 and Super 8 got their names for their original prices of the rooms. Motel 6 started at $6.62 and Super 8 at $8.88.74. Wish I got to play more on stream today, so lame it ended early, but maybe tomorrow I do a long one to make up for it. No, I mean, just keep it rolling, man. I think that this insane endeavor you're doing of the day after day of Tarkov will yield some organic growth in the long term. I think it's a really good idea, especially if you can keep it up. Once you get later in the year, it should get some serious momentum. At Slink, they still got that same flow to them regarding metallics. I think metallic, whatchamacallits, the speed paints 2.0 is a lot better on reactivation. Haven't had a problem with it, but also dries a little faster, I think. Okay, so if you want to wet blend them, it can be problematic. Ink medium has a bit of solvent to it, so it doesn't bugger up dip pins, so I'm betting that's why you're having reactivation issues. Well, yeah. Well, I haven't had any issues until that last stream. So yeah, I think that's you're bang on with the ink medium. Where we at? Hell yeah, lol, yes, noise. Hype. Slink, if you look at the Highlanders I posted on Minis on Parade, the leg pistons are both done with just the metallic speed paint. Here, I'll pull it back up. Where's that Minis on Parade? Which one are we looking at? We're looking at the Highlanders, i.e. the Highlanders. Let's see, the leg pistons. Here we go. Leg pistons. This is just speed paint. It looks like it's got really good coverage. Like, it looks fine to me. I'm assuming this is the speed paint as well. Yeah, I might have to get some for my collection. Looks like it has good coverage, good flow to it, and still has that like contrast effect in the corners. Gonna have to try it out. There aren't any sirens here. No, not at all. So much fun. Yeah, I hope y'all are having fun. This is definitely silly. A silly place. Exactly what I like my logo for. It's like a subliminal thing. Perfect. At Nathan, but you can see a little bit of the shading it can do. Not great as full layer wash, etc., but very easy, quick to get something tabletop ready. Yeah, I think I'm going to add some to my collection based on your images and pointing this out. Looks good. Good coverage, decent shading. I don't think it's as good as full layering, shading, etc., but it's nice. The legs on that Highlander model are a pitch to panel line. Yes. Like Beepus. Okay. So we show our part 1. I failed to get this part 2 in... I did say Beepus. I did indeed say Beepus. Do we have the letters in the emojis over on YouTube? I don't think so. B. What is it called? Region? Region. No, we don't have the region. It's a shame. It's one of my favorite emoji sets in Discord are all the region letters. Okay. I want to show this blue. Yeah, there. We'll go right here and see if we can do 4 seconds of that. Let's go back to right here. We're gonna scrape off a lump of the yellow, and then we're gonna pop off a lump of the blue, and then I need to show them getting mixed together. So let's find. Let's find Beepus. Is that like Ligma? I suppose Ligma and Beepus could go in the same category. Although I generally think of Beepus in regards to Beppis. A nice, cold, fizzy Beppis. All right, we need to show this thing. Oh, I love, perfect. Exactly what I'm after. Does the 4 seconds include me dropping that? Those are my favorite shots, y'all. Favorite shots. This whole section of prepping the model will be a little self-indulgent, but I think it's important to talk about preparing a metal model. In fact, is this the first like metal model video? Oh, it's too good. Too good. Dropping the thing. And then the squirt. We'll get some squirt in there. Yep. Love it. Very nice. Let's get the first frame where my spray bottle gets put on there. Another 4 seconds. Out with the spray, and then we'll show mixing. Oh man. Oh man. Let's do 30%. Let's do that. Let's do this. Here we go. Oh yes. Oh yes. You should do the squirt reverse for the lulz. Let's do it. Good idea. Let's do speed duration. Set it back to 100%. We'll get rid of ripple edit, and we'll get rid of. Set it back to frame sampling, but we'll go reverse speed. All right, here we go. It comes out. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Just complete non sequitur there. Well, I guess it's not a non sequitur, but yeah. Times Square was originally called Longacre Square until it was renamed in 1904 after the New York Times moved its headquarters to the newly built Times building. On a different note, looking at all this water, I'll be right back, y'all. Sorry, I was coming back from the bathroom and had carrots on the counter. It was screaming my name. Thought I'd give you all a little crunch. Delicious pony food. Dude, carrots are damn good. High in fiber, real sweet. They come out to like 100 kilocalories per pound. It's wild. Plus they're maybe the best juice of all juices. If y'all ain't had the pleasure of enjoying a nice cool cup of carrot juice, snag you some Bolthouse Farm carrot juice next time you're at the grocery store. I posted another metallic variant for speed paint and minis, a cultist cloak over a silver base. Paint job isn't great, but it is what it is. Is that also in the minis on parade? Oh, those are good. That is a beautiful set. That is a gorgeous color. Gorgeous. Primo. Very nice. And this is all over a silver base coat. I also really like the pose on this Centurion. It's very nice. Trebuchet, Catapult, Centurion, Hunchback. Good stuff. Got a fair amount of LRMs coming in from distance. And then you can also support your LRM boats with the Centurion as you close. And so your Centurion is well set up to back up the Hunchback. That's a really nice lance. And in fact, it's another one of those. This is another one of those not getting anything done days. But let's pull up Mega Mech real quick. I'm gonna start a new game. Good to know. Brian Bonsai does some good stuff. Alright. Let's do... What are we looking at? Trebuchet? Trebuchet. And I think we're going to go... Yeah, exactly. Centurion can pop LRMs as Lance moves up too. Perfect. Let's go with the classic. Yeah, let's keep it classic. We'll go TBT 5N, pop it in there. Let's pull up the Centurion as well. And also go classic with the CN9A. Pop it in there. We'll do the Hunchback. 4G, of course. And then the classic Catapult as well. What are we looking at? The C1? Yeah, C1. Bow. Let's set them to... that's kind of close. That's a really nice set. 4,500 BV. Let's see if we put the Lance lead and the Hunchback with a 3-4, 4,909. You could even fit in a Swift Wind. Yeah, Swift Wind. Boom, perfect. There we go. That's a really nice 5K list right there with all those mechs ready to go. They're all standard except for the 4G with a 3-4. It's ready to get in there and pop. And you're running with a Swift Wind Scout car, which has 2 tons of communications equipment, and that'd give you a +1 to your initiative. Very cool. Actually, let's save this. Save unit list as army list. We're gonna call this oh, I don't know, Slink 5000. Boom, there we go. Got that one to play with later after the stream. Very cool, very nice paint scheme. Might have to steal that. Purple and gold is an all-time classic. He hasn't played since MechWarrior 4, but he picked up those mechs, thought he got a pretty good lance. Yeah, he was just trying to remember which ones looks cool. Rule of Cool is a really good way to go. C1 Cat is easily my favorite 65-ton missile mech. Yeah. Lots of LRMs can be deadly with a spotter. And yeah, and I think that's a good composition too, like as you're cresting over a hill to rain LRMs, because like the trebuchet is chucking just as much LRM as your catapult, but the catapult has that like reputation where it's gonna really draw the ire of your opponent, and it has the armor to weather that, while the trebuchet is raining down a similar amount of firepower from a distance. Very nice. 4 medium lasers shred when someone gets close. Yeah, plus jump jets. Right? C1 has jump jets? I'm pretty sure. Here, let's pull up Sarna. C1 has jump jets. Sure does. Yeah, that's a really good lance. Really good classic lance that works in intro tech, and also like can keep rolling with it. You start to get some really nasty variants of those mechs around 3070. Which is funny. 3070's kind of been growing on me recently. I've long been a fan of, you know, Clan Invasion and Fedcom Civil War, but now that our local meta at Games of Berkeley has shifted over into Jihad era, as much crap as people want to talk on Jihad, I'm still kind of like, I'm there. There's some really fun stuff to play with. 464, heck yeah. I also think that all those LRMs may mask the hunchback approach so that it doesn't get focused once the AC-20 gets in range. Yeah, once the AC-20 gets in range on the 3-4 Lance lead too. Yuck. That's enough LRMs downrange. The opponents are going to have to get close fast or get pretty chewed up. Yeah, and then they get close and eat AC-10 plus AC-20. Yeah, exactly. And if they do get close, AC-20 and AC-10 say hi. They do indeed. 37 in? Oh good, I can use my Berserker law. Hell yes. Well, I'm thinking more like the trebuchet. Doesn't that start to get MRMs in that era? Or not MRMs, MMLs. Where's it at? Yeah, here we go. TBT 8B from Kaliyama Weaponry, or Kaliyama Weapons Industries. It's a 3071. You've got 4 MML5s. So you're losing a little bit of your LRM impact, basically downgraded to effectively, 4 LRM5s. But then you get close with 4 ER medium lasers and 4 basically SRM5s. It's absurd. Absolutely absurd. It's going to hit so stupidly hard. I've really grown to love MMLs. And I think talking about... Yeah, exactly. Lose 10 LRM to gain 20 SRM. Yeah, it's so good. So good. I do like an MRM, but without the Apollo fire control system, the +1 penalty to shooting is really rough. Oh, I finger the water. Oh, I finger the water. Oh, yes. That's going in. That's going in right here. Back to work. Back to work. Can I show finger in the water and also rub in the putty? Let's see. Fingers the water, rubs the putty. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Actually, let's add in a little bit more so we can show working the putty a bit. Yeah. And then we'll speed this up to another... We'll do a 4-second clip with it. Let's see how that looks. If it's too fast with the little touchy-do. No, you know what? The important thing here is the fingering of the water. Yeah. That's enough. You can see that I'm mixing the putty. That's plenty enough. I love MML too. Most people get focused on the lower rack number for LRM. I look at like MML as an SRM that can hit you at range. Yeah. And MML 7s and 9s with SRM ammo, holy moly, you start to deal some insane damage. Alright. Yeah, exactly. MML isn't a weak LRM 10, it's an SRM 6 that can do half damage at 21 hexes. Yeah, I was just testing out the Longbow LGB 14C, and I posted about it in the Discord. It's a bit problematic. It's got 4 MML 9s and it doesn't have the heat capacity, or it's got 6 MML 9s and it can't shoot them all. It goes 10 heat over, which I know I've been a very vocal proponent for mechs that require heat management, but 10 over while standing still just to shoot your main armament is too much. Okay. I like this track too. Who is this? Oh, why am I not surprised? Ben Elson knocking it out of the park again. Did you just chuck some cork on that clip? What? What are you talking about, cork? Excuse me, sorry. I did. Why am I messing with the cork? Why did I chuck cork? Hold on, let's see. It's in the upper left corner. Ten over is too much. Could deal with 4 to 8, maybe. Yeah, I could absolutely. I could see going 10 over if it's all your weapons. Okay, I did indeed. I did indeed. So what has happened here? I know exactly what's going on. I stood up and I reached up to grab my silicone shapers, and as I pull it out, I knock a piece of cork off and it lands in frame. Is it worth putting that in? I don't think it is worth putting in, unfortunately. Let's see though. What's going on with track targeting not working here? Track targeting not working for track 3? I'm gonna relaunch Premiere. How do I just clicked on some new dumb feature and... Alright, there we go, fix it. Okay, yeah, track targeting is not working. Let's relaunch Premiere. Magic cork. Who's this? Who are we looking at now? This is Oh the City. Oh Mother. Pop back open New Year, New Dragon. Things are probably going to slow down for a second as my computer starts trying to... Oh, I see. I'm just dumb, y'all. I'm just dumb. I did not have track targeting on for track 4, and now I can press up and down and it works fine. I am just an idiot. There we go. That mystery solved. See? Oh no. No. I'm going to share that one, Nate. I'm going to share that one. Our resident moderator is working on a model and has glued himself to the model. For shame, for shame. I hope you don't peel too much skin as you pull it off. It required surgery. Indeed. Yeah, it's... Alright, can I fit the magic cork in here? I think I could. Alright, if I just like start it here and run this clip a little long, it might work. Let's delete that and then drag this out. That becomes How long is this clip? It's too long. It's way too long. Way too long. Way too long. Awful strange way to get texture on your mini, Nate. Yeah. I'm inclined to agree. Let's go back 4 seconds here. Yeah, that's way too long to just shoehorn in the drop. Had to amputate 0.1 millimeter of callus. Well, you got callus to work with. Would it be worth just like... Could I just like stick that in there? just for no real reason? How about... Yeah, how about we try to get the magic cork in there? I just want... right there. Let's see. Let's just stick it in there and see what it looks like. And then we'll take this 4-second clip. Alright. So, pop open full screen. We have the water going backwards. We have the fingering of the water. We drop the cork. We get the thing out. Okay, I think we're gonna need to expand this clip just a little bit. Ah, damn it. Okay. Just enough to show that I'm still working on the putty. Is it just gonna be another clip? Just another 4 seconds? Just a... Yeah. It's in there. It's in there for the continuity of the shot and no other reason. So we're mixing the putty. We're still mixing the putty. We reach up. The cork falls. That's important. And then we get out the silicone shapers. Yeah. Okay. I might even have to put in a voice line about make sure to drop cork on your work surface. Something stupid like that. Do I also show the sculpting tool to the camera? That might be important. Oh. When did that get there? Holy shit, when did that... I don't even show it to the camera. I just cheekily... Alright, so mixing up the stuff. Mixing up the green stuff. I'm reaching over with the left hand. I'm grabbing my sculpting tool. No, I can't find it with the left hand and it's right there. I set it in there unceremoniously and slide the shit up like it was there the whole time. Okay, we can work with this. Alright. Who is this? Dreamwalking by Rocket Jr.? We'll give it a second. I don't necessarily think I like the vibe of this one. A little too on the high end. The green stuffing metal min. This green stuffing metal min. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I need to get enough in here to give me enough padding to like really talk about how to go about this process. Yeah, I want this shot right here. Bing, 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 bing. It's... I don't know if I'm on board with this track. Alright, let's hear it drop. I must have heard something in this track to incorporate it. Alright. okay. This is okay. This is all right. All his armor's metallic speed paints because doing more to contrast, but still does not. Okay. Let's look at some more metallic. I think this one here definitely could benefit from some more contrast. I do like the effect that's going on here, but I think just a good standard Nuln wash would do it, even if you kind of like pin wash it and concentrate it along the deepest recesses. You need a little more contrast in the metal here, I think. But otherwise, this speed paint effect is really nice. The way, like, especially right here, where it's, how do I, there we go. Right here, where it's concentrating the color in the crevices and giving you that contrast effect is really nice. I think if you push that contrast a little further, it would work really well. Let's see it from the front. Is this all speed paints? Like the face and the cloak as well? Oh. Music's struggling sometimes. I think I need to move these. I think I need to move my music playlist to the SATA cable hard drives. Yeah, look. I mean, it looks like a great product to me. I'm so glad we got into quality plastics rather than metal these days. Yeah, a little wash or maybe differing shades of speed paint will have it pop more. Yeah, I agree. 100% speed paint over white primer. Yeah, exactly. No, that's great. I actually am really glad to have some community knowledge of the speed paint stuff. Of the metallic speed paints, I should say. Ooh, I think that works perfectly right there. We stick the finger in the water, we make a puddle, and then we toss the thingamabobber down. Yeah, perfect. That's going on. Zip, let's grab this. Oh, that's right, it's too long. I think we're about to just cut this down to a 4-second clip and not show dropping the... just that part right there. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. What's going on here? We got more stuff happening over here. Little guy came out great. What is this? Boulette. And I open in browser. D&D model. Is this a translucent material right here? Yeah, the washing looks great. Is this also speed paints or is this a wash over traditional metallic? Yeah, Boulette. Translucent. Yeah. Cool. I don't think I've ever actually faced one in tabletop D&D, but you do deal with that one in Baldur's Gate 3. It was pretty cool. Speed paints, wash, and normal acrylics. Okay. Land shark. Alright. There's a scene here where I pull up the model and that's too fast. I wish I would have slowed down while pointing out the sections to fill in. Yeah, I don't do a great job of pointing out and demonstrating it. That's actually a really good shot for it. Let's see if I can do that in a 4-second clip. I think I did a base or dry brush of plate mail metal for his carapace to give it the sheen, then layered over top of it. Yeah, I mean, the speed paints are great for efficiency, but in the long run, your traditional layered acrylics is always going to be superior. And it's part of why I was such an elitist about contrast paints, which I never should have been. I use the hell out of them now. They save so much time. All right. God, my fingers are so filthy from working on that metal. I want this shot. All right, we're gonna go back to 3 minutes and 59 seconds, continuing with our trend of the 4-second clips. Do I need to get a shot of scooping the stuff up? Probably not. Maybe I do. I think this video is going to be long on the front loading for like the preparatory stuff, and then not really as intense on the back end of the process of painting. I did them a while ago and kind of throwing stuff on it to see what sticks. Yeah, I mean, that's how it happens. And then you learn lessons and develop your skill, and things get a lot better. I think it's awesome. I'm also really hype on this whole this show and tell thing. Yeah, going forward. If you're catching this via the algorithm, or you're here now and not a member of the Discord, just know that if you catch one of these workflow live streams, you can not only influence the content as it's being generated, but if you post things in the Discord, they may just get shown on screen. So I think we're going to make a thing of that going forward. Oh, I like, the struggle. This is so good. I'm not even gonna get this song is really going for those triads and extensions. Well, to be fair, it took you 3 whole hours to put her together. Each mini took about an hour with all the interruptions. Yeah. Slink says, layering with speed paint can work really well too. You have to varnish it in between coats for 1.0, but my buddy did a really nice bear with it. Ugh. So YouTube chat, I know I've mentioned this before, but my chat window with the little like heart emoji thing in the corner, this thing that you can click all the little thingamabobs on, it's just like very much in the wrong spot. I just need this much more, just this much more. That's what she said. And I could see the chat. Okay, we're gonna take right here and I'm going to be talking about picking up the sausage to put it on there, but it's just going to be struggle. I'm not going to manage to get it picked up. Let's see. Oh, dude, I may just need to do that whole segment, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, and do it long. The whole thing. We'll do the dip. We'll do the dip all the way through, managing to get the thing on there. You only have to varnish if you're going to go hard. If you're just edging and stippling, you can just roll. I mean, you got to be careful rolling on in after edging. It might end your project too quick. All right. Let's see what 12 seconds of working here. That was a reach. Yes, absolutely it was a reach. A reach around. This is where we live now. Don't you know? Alright. Yes, we're going a full 12 seconds right here. Get the tool wet, and then you try to pick the thing up, and then it just argues with you. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, it's long, but it's satisfying. Okay. I'm not sure how much the varnish is needed for the 2.0 mix, but with multiple layers, the 1.0 would definitely reactivate. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so this track's a little bit somber. What's going on here? Last cassette. Yeah, it's fine. It's got the beeps and the boops. Nightbot coming in with a factoid claiming that one of the most widely used symbols for medical assistance is actually the Swiss flag and not a medical symbol. Yeah, I can see that. What's 4 seconds of this look like? Well, we'll do 8 seconds of this, I think. We're still in multiples of 4. See what that looks like. Showing the tool, dipping it in the water, that's important, and then they start to jab it into the corners. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I like to pen wash before I hit it with the speed paint, and it gives me such perfect panel lines. I run into trouble there though. Layering up often feels like you're ruining the effect. That is a very valid point. I've even encountered that when highlighting, doing the edge work after the speed paint. It can really it is like the speed paint wants to do everything on its own without you like forcing any of the details. I'm liking this. This one's got a lot of build. Is it ever gonna finish? Cosmos Cosmo by Ben Elson. Here it comes. Yeah, yeah. My biggest reactivation problem is usually when I try to wipe off mistakes. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay, so again, we're gonna be really self-indulgent with this and show multiple shots of working this stuff. And I'll take the time to kind of waffle on about it. About taking your time and spreading it out thin and making it work. We're only 3 minutes into the video at this point. So, as long as we don't go like over like 5 minutes, I think this is fine. This is definitely a really good project to talk about the gap filling. Let's see. Speed paints definitely require a slightly altered skill set to normal acrylics. I'm sure contrast paints are the same way, slightly different. The biggest difference I find between speed paints and contrast is thicker. And it is a little easier to apply in a precision fashion as opposed to speed paints, which really want to flow, which is fine. They both have their uses. Very similar application, but definitely different uses. I think speed paint through an airbrush is worth all of it. It's worth buying an airbrush just to be able to do it. Big agree. Big agree. Speed paints through an airbrush, it's a totally different effect, totally different product. Well worth it. Plus you can get like those master airbrushes that are like what, $70 for a set with a brush and a compressor or whatever. Those work fine and dandy. All right, let's get a little more of the jab in here. Right here, we'll do another 4 seconds on that. Shame, there's like a full minute and a half of content right here that is just like, none of those angles are really good. So we'll get rid of this. Do you lose the shading effects in an airbrush? It's basically asking like a nice coat, etc. Yeah, no, it's a totally different product. It's a translucent, high pigmentation color. It does not do the contrast effect at all anymore. It's just like an all-over stain. I like this track a lot too. Who is this? Oh, how am I not surprised that it's Ava Lowe with another sexy track? All right, we're picking up some putty. We're putting the putty down. I think that shot needs another 4 seconds on it. Over here just grooving to the music. Yeah, exactly. The gap filling should wind up on a short. That's a really good idea, Nathan. I think this will indeed go on a short. It's basically a dye through the airbrush and it lays thinner than possible with brush. Yes. My Hunchback flame effects were sprayed on speed paints. What's 20 seconds look like here? This is a long shot, but I think it's important information. I want to see this stuff getting put down, and then how you jab at it, and then the moistening of the tool. Yeah, yep, perfect. We're doing that whole thingamabob. Every time you have a focus technique in a video, it should get a short. You can get 2 or 3 out of every video, so you're catching them doom scrollers. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I've gotten several hundred views off of the stream highlight videos. Just very low effort to do those. Sounds like airbrush speed paint would make for an amazing base coat. It's... shit, let's see. Country Fried Video Production, Hunch the Gunch. I could probably show this happening in real time. Nope. Nope. One of these clips has it. I know it does. Here we go. I think this is it. Wait, this might just be priming. It is just priming. Oh, here we go. Perfect. All right, I'm just gonna let this play in real time. Hold on, let me do the let me get me out of the way. Where is my camera? Here it is. I'm looking for this one, and then this one, and then we can I gotta leave the music thing on. Wait, no I don't. I can actually, boop, we get rid of that. Yep, there we go. Did that catch up on the screen? Does this pop up? Yeah, okay. There we go. Let's just hit go on this thing, and you see this happen in real time. Oh, it's chugging. It ain't happy. Why you chug so bad? What is the problem here, my guy? What is the problem? The hell? What? Why? Why are you fighting me? Oh, the whole computer's unhappy is what's happening. What the shit? What the shit? Where's my resources going? OBS. Eating GPU. Premiere eating some memory. No, it should be fine. Okay. All right. All right, it's going. I'm not going to fight it. See this happen in real time. So we're getting out the airbrush. We're putting it straight in, no thinning. Just as it is. And I'm pretty sure I've already got the compressor hooked up and ready to go. Yeah, here we go. Edit, monkey, edit, yes. Alright, and then you see immediately on my fingers there that the shit works. It just works. And then we're going to hit it over a white base coat. This is just Stynylrez white. Immediate. Instant, like high vibrancy coating. You can very easily overdo it and start to build it up where it'll run and act like speed paint. But if you keep it really, really thin and just hit it with a... Whoa, look at that vibrancy. It's amazing. Stuff is great. And you can see I'm starting to build it up a little too thick on the tip there. So it's getting a little bit of orange sheen to it. But it performs so well. I cannot argue with it. And honestly, I agree. It is better for this application than the contrast effect, in my opinion. Let's see. Do I put another color on? Yeah. Let's just let this run. Dump the shit out. And then, give it a little rinse. I use a pipette to flush the cup. And then I like to spray a little bit of water through it. Is this... Yeah, I should get out the next color too. And we're going to go from our yellow onto orange. Yep, get a little more orange. Squeeze this shit same way. No thinning necessary. And then just layer it right over. I think I got a bit of a clog here is what's happened. So it's kind of sputtering. I'm confused what's going on here. Let's see. Let me pull it forward. So here we go. Start to layer that orange on and create the gradient effect. It's good stuff. Big recommend if you don't have an airbrush, take the money and invest in one. They're well worth it. And if you drop another hundo on your setup, you can have a nice little spray booth. Yeah, let me put myself back on the screen. Where are we at? I'm going to put on this. We're going to put on 95 camera and game stream. Yeah, it must be running like 15 PSI with that nozzle. I'm not 100% sure. Actually, I think I run pretty high PSI. I'm like 25, 30 PSI maybe. That sounds right. And it's the default nozzle that came with my Badger, so you're probably right, probably 0.5. Another Nate says, yep, not going anywhere tomorrow. Already in an inch of snow. That's insane. Nightbot with another factoid saying there's an underwater version of rugby, unsurprisingly called underwater rugby. I don't see how that would work. You can't really move around with any type of speed. Alright, do we do one more? No, that's it. I think this is our last shot of jamming the green in the crack. Had some snow here today, just enough to turn ice. Oh, perfect. Gotta love a nice icy day. Okay, where are we at now? This is clip number 185309. So we want to put in Dragon Summoner. We want to go from 309 to 191759. Ooh, I love this track. Who is this? Rizko, Letters from Myself. Okay, so it looks like we're on to priming now. So I think what we're gonna do is toss in a talking head right there. Toss in our placeholder. And then go on with priming from there. Priming the model. So this comes back to that thing I was talking about, like at the beginning. We've got our track 1. We've got our segment, this assembly segment is all this stuff. So we've got the 3 parts of the assembly segment, and they go up in a step fashion so I can see where the clip is. And now priming is a separate portion of the model. So we'll dump back down into track 1, and I have this nice instant visual indication of this is a new segment to work on. It just helps to keep your stuff organized when working in Premiere. And for what it's worth, if any of you out there are working on your own video projects and need help, ideas, some issues you're working through, don't hesitate to hit me up, whether you're going through Discord or the email on my About page here on YouTube. I would be more than happy to help out. I'm by no means an expert, but I'm pretty versed in it, and I even have a little teaching experience regarding it. Okay. What do you know? Ben Elson. Another fantastic track. We got some more stuff happen over here. Got some more models. Let's pop this up. Got a Marauder shared over. I do rather like that. Is this also a speed paint base with a opaque acrylic pattern over top? Oh, nice pattern. Nice patterning. Nice. Oh, it says right here. It is white primer, German gray, Vallejo stripes, then magic blue speed paint over the whole model. Okay, so this is an example of speed paint over top of different colors. Nate over here getting some hella priming done. Very nice. Very, very nice. Minis on Parade got some more stuff. Tobias coming through with... Oopsies, what's going on? Okay. Coming in with some tanks in a camo pattern, in a dirty camo pattern with a little bit of chipping on the edges. Looking really nice. Looking nice. These are 15mm scale things for bolt action. Get out of my head. Was just thinking the same thing about the music. Yes, yes. The silver barrels and orange cockpit were added after. Yes, very nice. I hope that if any of you out there are kind of unsure about adding speed paints to your collection, that these fun examples by Slink have really help to sell you on them. I think they're well worth having in your collection. Okay. So we want to show our Stynal res to the camera. I think we might change the pacing here a little bit and try to do our priming scene in 3-second clips instead. Let's try that. Yeah. Yeah, let's do a 3-second here. What about from the start, actually? Who's this? I'm digging the vibe here. Who's this? I can't tell who that is. Preview scaling. Purple dive. Slowing it down. I like it. All right, I'm trying to line this up and get a good 3-second clip that shows. It needs to show the Stynal res to the camera and shake it and be done there. Still a good groove though, yeah. I've really been enjoying some of the music on this. How about if we start right here and then go forward 3 seconds? I want to get that. I want the whole like shake and take it off the frame. Let's go back right there. I think that's gonna work. So 3 seconds, we show the Stynal res, we give it a quick shake. Yeah. Yep, perfect. And then I want to show I do like to be self-indulgent on these shots here, but maybe this is the time we kind of break the mold on that. What's 3 seconds of pouring the white in the cup look like? It looks like a full cup to me. I think we can work with that. Oh yeah, yeah. Nice drippy run of the stuff. Maybe we'll do the shot with all the liquid. Go back 3 seconds. Yeah. I like it. Oh, we got that drip. Yeah, and I'm like way in on it like this. Normally I like to slow it down and get like really suggestive with it. That's still pretty suggestive. We could even go in like big. Real big. Like that. Oh yeah. It's a little too fast for the close-up shot, I think. We'll keep it pulled out. Maybe make the decision later. Okay. I like that the dragon gets added into the shot. I don't know what that's all about. Ooh, that's a mood shift. I do like this shot right here. Do I need to show hooking up the quick connect? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Let's actually, we'll do 3 seconds on that. Oh shit. We'll do 3 seconds here of hooking up our quick connect. And then we'll do 3 seconds of the test spray on my palm. Right here. Terrorize. Just cuts off so abruptly. It cuts off way too abruptly. Maybe right here. Yeah, there we go. We show that, and then we cut to spraying the model, and we'll do like a shot, a shot, a shot, a shot, and then she'll be fully coated, and the same with the dragon, maybe. I like this. That's a great shot right there. Perfect. And then with the pipette rolling in, very good. Very good. Very, very good. Stupid. Yeah. We'll do that as the next shot. We do the test, and then we test it, and then we spray the model, and we set it down, and she falls over. Doing that many shots, you ain't driving. You're damn right. Shots, 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 shots. Do I see? Oh, yeah. What has happened here? That all this splattering going on. Let's see if we can get that as the shot. Like, I'm spraying the model. It's there. I just want, like, all this mess happening. I love all my little fuck-ups at dropping the model or getting things off. I have a message. Not 100% sure at the moment. And for sure, we'll get back to you after stream. Excuse me. Looks like those purple mechs have made it into CFM top models. The community has deemed them as worthy. Where are we at? Yeah, this is a nice long shot showing it getting sprayed. Let's just take 3 seconds of that. All right, we'll do one more. Do one more of coating the gal, and we'll work backwards from there. We'll do 19 seconds. There we go. There's a refill here I want to get in there. Right there. Yes. Very nice. Let's go back. Yeah, we do a refill, and then I should... Lol, I thought that was one of my weakest ones. Apparently people love the purple and gray. No, it's great. It's fantastic. And I think it really, it shows two things, I think, that you can't always predict what people will enjoy based on your own aesthetics. I found that out quite a bit in art critiques. And two, oftentimes pleasing aesthetics trump skill. So you know, it's worth remembering. You ain't gotta try too super hard as long as you got a good idea going forward. People will generally love it. So if you love it. Alright, I got this little segue here where I start cutting on the model. I'm not gonna worry about that. Just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. How much time we got left on this 3-hour thing? Where did I start? 2 hours, 43 minutes? Okay. I don't have time to cut it short right now. I was thinking I might. Excuse me. I'm being messaged about the Bachelor this week. Gonna have to enter into a discussion, a negotiation. Alright. I like that shot right there. Hitting the wings. Let's get 3 seconds of that. That's gonna jump us over to 5 minutes. Bink bonk. This is the track from Paint Time in the Marauder episode. And the little dog comes up the corners. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah. Yes. It's good. Love it. Swag Rider, good album. Only 2 tracks on it. Alright. Okay, I'm starting to run out of steam here. We're approaching the 3-hour mark. So let's try to finish this priming sequence and then call it an evening. Let's see, what do I have on the schedule for tomorrow? We'll go over to countryfriedminis.com and pop open the calendar. We got another workflow stream tomorrow night. Same thing. Same time, same place. In fact, we're going to be doing the workflow stream tomorrow and Tuesday, and then jumping back into the paint stream on Wednesday. Ba, 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 ba. Oh. Maybe I should show fill in the pot one more time. Fill in the cup. One more shot. One more filling it up. Yeah. I think it's important. I think it sells what I'm working at. That, you know, you're not just going to get it done in one go. And we'll do 9 more seconds on spraying Our Lady. Coating her in white. There we go, right here. We'll do 3 seconds right there. It's going to put us at 5:02. We'll cut that down. I like this angle right here. Ooh, and the volume of white coming out. Yes. Yes, such volume. All right. One more shot, I think, of spraying her. Right there's a good one, I think. Yeah, let's do that. All right, and then do I have a shot at the end of this clip of setting the thing down? It's kind of what I'm wondering about right here. You ought to be hoarding your blooper B-roll clips for a montage at a later date. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we're going to end this one right here. I think we're going to end this clip with a... We want... Right at the... In fact, we're just going to take this whole thing right here. You have an editing pile of shame as well. Oh, no. Shame for shame. We're going to end this shot with another clip played in reverse. Thank you, Nathan. Your silly idea coming forth. The potential drive. Yes. All right, speed duration. Let's run this in reverse. So we'll go from spraying to sucking the paint out. I like that it's almost indistinguishable. Yes. All right, and I think with that, that's what we're gonna do tonight. I know there's been a lot of distractions. We're sitting at 2 hours and 50 minutes. I could keep going for a bit, but I need to stretch my butt and drink some water, start cooking my soup for the evening. It's troll bait law, yeah, exactly. Silly ideas are something he excels at. Yeah, man, it's been a lot of fun. The silly ideas are the best. Who's this? ELFL's First Horizon. Good stuff. Anyhow, I want to remind folks once more to come on over to the Discord. If we're doing a workflow live stream, it's a great time for you to post your pictures of what you're working on. We'll show them on the stream. The workflow live stream is not only a great place to look behind the curtain and see what's going on, but also a fabulous place to add your input into the production. So we're doing more of that in the future. Let's see if this is going to work. Yeah. All right. I was worried that wouldn't be a seamless transition, but here we are. Did that work? Did that work? Have I lost my damn mind? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just insane. Anyhow. It's been fun to get back at this and get rolling again on a workflow live stream. I'm going to try to get this video out by the end of the week. I know I said the same thing about the Titania video, but she's been kicked back a bit in favor of this here collaborative video with Flying Monkey Studios, and then we're going to do the 1,000 subs special right after that, and the Titania will come out. She just eternally kicked down the road. Come on over, join the community if you ain't already. If you're catching this via the algorithm, check out the Discord down in the link down below. If you want to stay appraised of streams coming forward, check out countryfriedminis.com. There's a calendar over there. There's also a merch store, as well as a place to get access to my commission work if you want some stuff painted up yourself. Consider joining the patrons if you want to get your name in the credits in the videos, as well as provide financial support for the channel. And of course, if you want to show, if you want access to fabulous biscuit-based emojis here on YouTube, consider joining up as a member for as little as $1 a month. You get a fun little badge next to your name, biscuit-based emojis, and priority consideration for community-based streams going forward. We'll get some more of we'll get some of those going in the new year. In any case, I've been enjoying getting the work rolling tonight. We're gonna get some more of it going tomorrow. Same time, same place, 6 p.m. PST. I want to thank y'all for stopping through tonight. I'm so humbly appreciative that y'all find this entertaining and come through. My music is breaking too. Why are you breaking music? Why are you breaking music? Why? What's the problem? Interrupt my monologue. Anyhow, the paint cam will go live on 5 on Discord, need a bio break of my own, then back to CCC mix. Yeah, so I think I'm going to hang out tonight in Discord if y'all are members. Come on over to the voice chat. I'm going to be working on mix tonight after I do a little stretch and start cooking my soup. Should be real fun. In any case, I think that's all I got for the evening for y'all. Tremendously fun as always. I love the silliness. I'm really digging this whole showing people's work off. That's going to be something going forward in the Workflow live streams. So keep an eye out for the Workflow live streams. And if you see something on the schedule, that's countryfriedminis.com. Click calendar. I think it's calendar or schedule. It's up at the top. And you keep an eye out for that date. You can come in and post your models and I'll show them on stream. We'll do a live commentary and have an opportunity for you to talk about them in stream as well. In any case, that's all I got. Lots of love. Thanks for stopping by. Remember to be happy while you're painting, and also to remember that your participation in this fabulous community makes me happy while I'm painting and editing. Anyhow, I've been Cameron on behalf of Country Fried Minis. This is the Workflow live stream. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye!